I have in my hands here the new 2008 version of the Tmobile Sidekick. The device has been around since, in one form or another, since 2002. Sidekick in the U.S. here is well known as a messaging device, and that's primarily because of its nice landscape-oriented display that flips up to reveal the QWERTY keyboard. The device has support for instant messaging, email, web browsing, music playback, all sorts of things. In terms of controls, there are two main controls here. You've got the D-pad on the left-hand side that doubles as the speaker for when you're making calls, and then there's the scroll ball, trackball on the right-hand side for fine positioning in menus and stuff like that. And you can also press it at any point in time to activate the currently selected menu item. There are context-sensitive menu button here. There's a cancel button here, OK button down the bottom. This button down here in the lower left will always bring you back to the main menu. It's called the jump menu. And then, of course, there's the red and green call control buttons that also act as page up and page down in a lot of different areas of the phone. You get a good look at the keyboard. You can see that it's not made of individual keys, but rather keys pressed into a rubber sheet. I don't think this has as good of a feel as the keyboard on the Sidekick 3 that came out a while ago, but it's pretty nice nonetheless. There are 10 different buttons on this Sidekick. If you discount the D-pad and the trackball, there's 6 right here. On the bottom, there's a volume control, power button, and there's a pair of shoulder keys or soft keys right here. One here, and then another one right here next to the mini USB port and the headset jack. One of the things about the new 2008 version of the Sidekick is that the covers come off and you can be replaced by the user. They can purchase pre-designed covers, or they can design their own from scratch by uploading graphics to a Tmobile website. This new version of the Sidekick is a couple millimeters thinner than the LX that came out earlier. It's also 10 millimeters shorter and a couple millimeters narrower, so it's take an additional 25 grams off of that, and you've got a much more pocketable design than the original. I'm going to give you a quick overview of the main menu on the Tmobile Sidekick. You can see when I use the D-pad to move up and down, go through the various menu sections. We've got games at the bottom. Comes pre-installed with Bob's Journey, Lake of Doom, kind of fun bouncing ball kind of game. Media player here where you can play music. I just have a couple of random tracks loaded in. Has support for My Faves, which I'm not currently using. Email, instant messaging. You can see there's AIM, MSN, Yahoo support there. Instant messaging is quite good on this device. There's a huge catalog of applications that you can buy or sometimes get for free. I really mean huge. There's an awful lot available here. The phone application allows you to just find contacts just by typing. So I hit T and you immediately see some of the Tmobile contacts that are pre-installed in the phone show up. You can always just type a number and hit the green button and it'll go, but it's really easy to find contacts. You can do the same thing just from the main menu. You don't even have to be in the contacts or the phone application. Let's pull up the web browser just to give you a quick look. Now, the web browser on the device is capable somewhat of rendering full web pages, but you can see that it does a less than ideal job of taking care of more complex sites like our own. I'm using the D-pad now to zoom in and out, but again, it's kind of slow, it's kind of imprecise, and it's not the best browser on the market by any stretch. So there you have it. Quick look at the new Tmobile Sidekick for 2008. Should be available in stores probably by the time you see this, so look out for it.